Hi guys, how is everybody today? Okay, so on with the La Santisima Muerte segment. I could go on for another year, honestly, with all of this. So, these are Santisima Muerte amulets, and this is not what I made. This is something completely different. So, but this is very cool too. So this is gonna be two parts. It's gonna be the Santisima Muerte amulets, and then Santisima Muerte bathing. So, I thought it was fun. I thought it's fun. And it's really fun to make these amulets. It's very fun. So, alright, so, this is a complete set of the Santisima Muerte amulets, which are carried as a set. They are made with the three basic colors of Santisima Muerte, which are red, white, and black. The amulets are small enough where once they are made, they can be bound together with a rubber band or tied together with a length of red, white, or black string, or a combination of the three colors together. So these are to be carried in the pocket, purse, or hung in the home or business. Each of the amulets are made in the same way. So after you finish one in one color, go on to construct the other two in the two colors that remain. These are made as a set, which is meant to bring the power of all three image colors to the owner of the amulets. So it all works together, all in one. So items needed. You will need red, white, and black fabric, one cotton ball, 3 tiny pints, or prints of Santisima Muerte. You can go online and find a little image of the Santisima Muerte. You can print it out, shrink them down to a really tiny size. 3 small milagros of a hand, represents the hand of La Santisima Muerte. 7 machos cologne, and you can get those in any Latino market. So you're going to need 3 coins, 1 nickel, 1 dime, and 1 quarter, bits of rice, mustard seed, flax seed, a needle and thread. So, get crafty again today, guys. Very crafty. Alright. I always want to smoke when I talk about her. I don't know why. I do not know why. Alright. Okay, directions. I promise I will blog all these. I've just been so tired lately, I don't know why. So, okay, directions. Cut a length of fabric that measures about 4.5 long by 2.5 wide. This will make each finished package about 2 by 2. So, fold the fabric in half with the right side of the fabric facing inwards, and sew the 2 long sides together. Cut the thread. Turn the bag right side out. Place the 3 photos of Santisima Muerte in each of the bags. Now take some of the cotton ball and fill each of the bags just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Not too full or it will be hard to sew closed. So, with your fingers separate the cotton, making a hole in the center of the cotton. Here's where you will place your material. So the cotton will protect the item in the package, your items in the package, so that they are not easily felt when carrying the package. Yes, I like that one. I like the cotton ball method, I really do. So you're going to rub each of the small hand milagros with the 7 machos cologne, front and the back of each charm bag, and place 1 in each of the bags. To the red bag, add a few grains of rice. To the white bag, add a few grains of mustard seed. To the black bag, add a few grains of flax seed. The nickel is placed inside the red bag. The dime is placed inside the white bag. Hair is in my face. And the quarter is placed inside the black bag. And then you're going to press the cotton down over the top of the grains to contain the items. And then you're going to turn in the raw edge at the top of the package and sew it closed. So you're basically making a mojo bag, only in the Santisima Muerte's tradition. So you're going to hold the packages in your dominant hand, whatever hand you write with. And you're going to recite this prayer over the packages. Santisima Muerte, I beseech you to protect me, to bring me luck, to bring me money, to bring me love, to bring me health, and to bring me happiness. Thus may it be. Amen. Now you're going to make the sign of the cross over the packages with your right hand and dress the four corners of each package with some of the siete machos colon and recite the following prayer. So you do the cross over each one. And then you go on with this prayer. I dedicate these amulets in the name of La Santisima Muerte. May they serve me, or whoever they are for, well. So, place the 3 amulets outdoors overnight during the waxing moon. Your amulets are now ready for use. How simple. How simple. And it's fun, and it's crafty too. So you can have fun with that. So I would keep 2 this, what they're doing here. I would not take out or add 2. I would leave this the same. I would leave this completely the same. And these pouches are really fun to make, and they actually do really work, and it's very cool. They're very cool. So, okay, to keep your Santisima Muerte amulets working, all you have to do is repeat the entire prayer and redress the bags with the siete machos colon. This should be done once a month. When the amulets are ready for retirement, or when it begins to rip, do not throw it into the garbage container. Instead, dig a small hole in the earth, and bury it. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. How fun. How fun. So yeah, those are for love, luck, money, health, blessings, all kinds of stuff. So, I love it. I love working with her. She's amazing. Okay, so that was the amulets. So spiritual baths of La Santisima Muerte. So spiritual baths are related to healing practices throughout the world. These baths strengthen our connection with nature. The Santisima Muerte baths aid in the strengthening of our connection with Santisima Muerte, or to cast her blessings upon us. So these baths can be taken for inner guidance and to uplift the soul, even for those who do not hold any particular religious or spiritual beliefs. So depending on the spiritual bath taken, these baths can help end bad luck, open the way for love, happiness, money, healing, removing obstacles, break witchcraft, and just about any other situation a person may face. Remember that Santisima Muerte is a complete and total magical system within herself. So, she's all by herself in one big category. So, spiritual bathing helps to remove negative energy from the physical, mental, and spiritual bodies that is collected from the day-to-day. So, the practice cleanses the bodies of unseen energies and harmful conditions, and is used to attract certain kinds of energies that you want. We all know about spiritual bathing. For my spiritual baths, what I do, I scrub my hands and the soles of my feet with salt, regular salt. That's it. And then I rinse. I used to do it to my head too, and since I started bleaching it, well, keeping it this white, nothing goes in my hair. Okay, so the moon. This is important too for her tradition. So among other things, the different phases of the moon add extra power to your spiritual bathing experience. Each lunar cycle offers different benefits. If you're going to incorporate the lunar influences in your spiritual baths, just remember that during the waning moon is good for when you want to remove or lessen, repel, or send something away. So during the waxing moon is good for when you want to draw or attract, bring and increase, or make something grow. During the new moon is good for when you want to start something new. My damn page turned. Such as renewing your faith or a project. This is also a good moon phase to connect with Santisima Muerte. So the new moon, you could do any of these on the new moon to connect with her. And the new moon, oh no, new moon's past, full moon's coming up, sorry. Damn it. So yes. There are numerous places on the web that give the current phase of the moon. There are also moon phase programs you can download for free that will tell you what phase the moon is currently in, when it will end, and what particular moon phase will happen. So you do some research. These free programs are easy to find. So yes, I don't ever go by the moon phases. Well, I kinda am doing the moon phase thing, but it's because a few of you have put that in my head, and now I like it, so I'm understanding the moon phases a lot better now. Thanks to you guys. Thanks to a lot of you. So, the bath ritual. Okay. The Santisima Muerte baths are prepared with a variety of materials, depending on its purpose. Some baths contain spiritual oils, herbs, or flowers, and other plants. Bath ingredients are chosen for their energies and their connection to Santisima Muerte. For instance, if the bath is intended to attract love, you would choose an herb or oil with the same properties. If the goal is to protect you from witchcraft, the herbs should be chosen for the ability to get protection. So look in the lesson sent out earlier with place the herbs connected to Santisima Muerte. Okay, when you're using herbs in the bath, they are usually made into a spiritual liquid in a non-drinkable tea form. After being strained, the liquid is preserved or reserved and poured into the tub water. All spiritual baths should contain at least half a cup of holy water. So, I don't ever do that. I don't take baths, I shower. I just don't like the bathtub. It's weird. Okay. Spiritual baths are taken in a specific manner, and if necessary, a certain number of baths may be needed to obtain the best results. The best time to take a spiritual bath is at the crack of dawn. But if this is impossible, the next best time for spiritual bathing is at sundown. I used to do all my spiritual bathing at sundown, because I was never up this early like I am now. So, numbers play an important role and are believed to generate extreme amounts of energy. So if you would like to include the power of numbers in your spiritual bathing experience, here are the rules to follow. The rule is this. For Santisima Muerte baths, when the goal is to attract or draw or increase or to bring something to you, the spiritual bath should be made of 7 ingredients, including the half cup of holy water. First, you should fill the tub with plain water, and after it is full, you will add your ingredients. Next, you should swirl the water around 7 times with your dominant hand, the one you write with. Light 2 white candles in honor of La Santisima Muerte. Arrange them near the tub on the floor, so that when you get out, you'll have to walk between them. It's kind of like the 2 pillars. You have to walk through them when you get out of the bathtub. Okay, the candles can be any candle you choose as long as they are white. The exception would be if you are burning a Santisima Muerte candle encased in glass. In this case, the wax color can be any color that comes with her candle. Sometimes you cannot find a white one for her. It's completely difficult. So, that's the most common one that they do have is the white one. And I mean, you can get them in any market, any Latino market, anywhere. Okay. So get in the tub and immerse yourself in the water 7 times, including your head. Next, stand up with your hands. Wipe the water upwards on your body from your feet to your head. Do this 7 times. Sit back down in the water and recite your prayers 7 times while you are soaking. You will take this same bath in the same manner for 7 consecutive days. After each bath, you should have some of the bath water in a small container, and then add it to the next bath that you do. So get out of the tub and walk in between the 2 Santisima Muerte candles. Get dressed in freshly laundered clothes. Do not put on clothing that has been previously worn, even for a minute. They have got to be freshly laundered. I like that word, laundered. Laundered. Okay, where'd I go? Where did I go? Okay, do not towel dry. Instead, allow your body to air dry naturally. You can use a towel on your hair so that it isn't dripping wet. Pinch out the Santisima Muerte candles. Do not blow them out. And relight them the next day for your next bath. At the last day of spiritual bathing, allow the Santisima Muerte candles to burn out completely. So, before allowing all of the water to drain out of the tub, take 2 small bowls of the bath water. One bowl you will pour on the ground outside your home. The other bowl you will set on the Santisima Muerte altar so that she can further the blessing. This is the water you will add to your next bath. It remains on her altar overnight. So there's like a continuation of using the bath water. Perfect. Love it. Saving water. So, when the goal is to control or command or dominate or to influence something, the spiritual bath should be taken the same as outlines above, except you should replace everything with 9 instead of 7. So, when the goal is to remove, lessen, shrink, rid, or send away, including breaking witchcraft, something the spiritual bath should be taken in the outline as above, but replace everything with 13. So instead of 7 and 9, you're going to do 13. The only changes made for removing something is that you would wipe your body downwards instead of upwards. And for just refreshing yourself spiritually, all you have to do is take the above bath to do everything only once. You do not have to incorporate the magic of numbers into your Santisima Muerte baths. They will still work regardless. So, numbers only add a little extra energy to your bathing experiences. So after selecting the herbs you want to include in your bath, they must be made into a tea form, non-drinkable, which people call a spiritual liquid. So this is easily achieved by bringing 3 cups of water to a boil. Remove from heat, add your herbs, cover and allow the liquid to steep for about 30 minutes. Strain out the herbs and use the liquid for the bath. The amount of herb you use is small, just enough of each herb to fit into the center palm of your hand. Nothing heaping, nothing overflowing, or majorly insane. Okay, and this would be close to about 2 tablespoons of each herb. Okay, so burning incense during the ritual bath can add an added advantage by bringing in helpful influences from the chosen fragrance, and it adds to the focus of the bath itself. So if you wish to burn incense during your bath, select one that is pleasing to you. Where did I go? Oh, since this will help you to relax and focus on the experience. Never burn an incense fragrance that you are not fond of, or it will make your mind wander and cause unneeded distractions. It's very true too. The incense should always be calming, meditative, and pleasing to your own personal likes. So, ouch. That is how you do spiritual baths under the patronage of La Santisima Muerte. I really like the refreshing one. It's a very good one, that I use. I do not soak my head. I do not immerse my head in the water. This hair will get stained. So if you are white, don't. Just be very careful. Very careful. Okay, so here are some Santisima Muerte bath mixtures. Don't worry, I will block this all, I promise. Somebody just yell at me if I forget. Because I have been forgetting a lot lately. I'm just too tired. Too tired. Okay, so here is a Santisima Muerte banishing bath. And you're going to need a half a cup of holy water, a 4th cup of sea salt, hyssop, basil. Get the page to turn. And that's it. Hyssop and basil for that one. For the Santisima Muerte banishing bath. easy, very easy. So Santisima Muerte love bath would be a half a cup of holy water, rosemary, mint, and rose petals. A Santisima Muerte abundance bath would be a half a cup of holy water, oregano, pineapple chunks, and yerba santa. Santisima Muerte business success bath. A lot of you might like this one. A half a cup of holy water, rue, allspice, and fennel. Santisima Muerte lustful bath. Half a cup of holy water, milk thistle, gardenia, and geranium. Oops, no. That is Santisima Muerte healing bath. A half a cup of holy water, milk thistle, gardenia, and geranium. The Santisima Muerte lustful bath is a half a cup of holy water, poppy seed, and vanilla bean. Poppy seeds. Okay, so a Santisima Muerte anti-witchcraft bath. A half a cup of holy water, basil, rosemary, and rue. Okay, a Santisima Muerte money bath. A half a cup of holy water, basil, ginger, and lavender. And last is the Santisima Muerte protection bath. I cannot talk today. Can't. Half a cup of holy water. You know what's really funny? My grandma used to call cumin, cumin. She did, it was cumin. She pronounced it cumin, not cumin. God love her. So I have a cup of holy water, cumin, bergamot, and float 3 pieces of aloe vera roots in the tub. Santisima Muerte's herb of choice. So that is how you make the Santisima Muerte amulets. That is how you take a spiritual bath under the patronage of Santisima Muerte. So, my advice to start working with her, and it's funny, somebody mentioned sex magic with La Santisima Muerte. I don't know. I don't know. Even though her altar is right across from my bed, and obviously, you know, I've had sex on my bed and nothing. I've never had really any bad experiences. Well, maybe I can't keep a boyfriend, so maybe it's her way of saying, no, this is your work. You have work. You have to help people. You have to, you have a different purpose other than having a relationship right now. So that's kind of how I feel about that. So yeah, I'm too immersed in my own, my universe, my own world. So yeah. But yeah, I really wanted to tell you guys about something last night that was incredible. It was seriously incredible. I'm not going to give out names. Me and one of my friends, one of my little, I would seriously consider you, I have a better bond with you than I do my own father. So you know exactly who you are now. So last night, you know, I always talk, you know, at the end of the night, when I'm, you know, winding down from the day, I always check all my emails. I get back to everybody, all the Twitter, everybody on my public page, and I'm talking to my brother, and we're just, you know, having a really cool conversation, and I was telling him, you know, that I didn't really have any kind of inspiration for any kind of short stories or anything, and I kind of wished Mercury was in retrograde, and, you know, it's not. And then boom, a story came, a short story. It was more like an essay. I'm having deja vu right now, really bad, really bad. It was more like an essay on contagious magic. So the beast, that's all about the beast. My essay on contagious magic, which is on my Wits page. I will do that on my notes for the Facebook page, because I know a lot of you cannot view the Wix site from your phones. But anyways, it was very cool. We were trying mental telepathy, literally, the energy, the connection that we made was so spiritually intense. I could seriously it was like I touched the laptop lightly to type back to my friend, my brother, my bro, and literally every time I would go to type, you would go to type, he would go to type, and it was just very, very, the synchronicities, the weird sensations, like in the arms, the hands, like the stomach. It was just strange. I'm just hearing mental telepathy, and hearing it was incredible. It was seriously one of the most incredible experiments I have ever done in my entire freaking life. So that was one cool thing. I thought it was seriously, it got me so, it was so different. It was like two energies, like it just merging and talking and just, you know, coinciding with one another. I had to go to bed. I passed out. It was crazy. It was seriously crazy. And it's fun. So yeah, that was a very cool experience last night. Very cool experience. So I just thought that was incredible. Seriously incredible. And I wrote my essay for Contagious Magic. I didn't really want to call it Contagious Magic, but it just ended up to be just the way, you know, I wrote my story, and I came back and started talking with my friend, and boom, it dawned on me. I didn't have a title for it yet. It dawned on me. Me and him, what we were doing was a form of contagious magic. So I titled my story Contagious Magic. And it was just seriously amazing. Amazing. I cannot believe the spiritual connection. It is so cool. So cool. So yes. Ouch. Burned myself again. Yeah, I don't know about text magic with La Santisima Muerte. I'm not 100% sure. So I don't know. I'd be careful. I'd be very careful. Just, I don't know. Honestly, I don't. But yeah. I will have those baths blogged, and the charm, the amulets, which are very fun, very cool. I think you guys will like them. And yeah, so that's it for today. This little segment on the La Santisima Muerte amulets and the bath and the really cool freaking mental telepathy thing. That was amazing. Seriously amazing. I want to try it again. It's that fun. So, alright, I'm very excited for the full moon ritual. I think it's going to be great. I really do. And, yeah, mass magic, definitely. So yeah, just let me know when you guys are ready for mass magic, and we will do it. So I hope you all have a great day. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. And maybe I will take you guys with me tomorrow when I do my daily routine with La Santisima Muerte. Not sure yet. I might. So that's alright, guys. I hope you all have a great day, and I love you all very, very much. And everybody stay safe. I won't say pepper spray or anything, but in case, just pepper spray. So, alright guys, I love you all very much, and thank you for watching.